Things are pretty hectic around here this morning. What's the matter? We got some problems?
Yeah, Jerry couldn't even get his machine up to speed this morning.
Something's not right. I was talking to Bill about it.
Joe, you're an electrician. What happened to the power on the machine shop today?
The lights have been flickering all morning.
Hey, what happened to the power?
It's a shutdown. You're a plant electrician, and the pressure is really on. Thousands of dollars lost with every tick of the clock, and you know it. And management knows it. There's something else that both you and management know. Something that makes you just a little tight in your gut right now. There's one person whose job it is to find out what's wrong and fix it. That person is you. Every minute counts now. You've got to hurry. Wonder what could have caused this problem. Oh well, I'll find out later, after the machines are back in service. Ah, there it is. 2 fuses gone. Shouldn't be too much of a... Wait a minute. Weren't they one-time fuses that blew? Yeah. Well, 200 amperes is 200 amperes, and there's no time to lose. This'll be good enough. Better replace all 3, just to make sure. There. All done. Coffee's not even cold yet. A simple substitution. Everything ought to be just... Fortunately, you're not Joe the electrician. And this explosion was actually a test on the grounds of Gould Incorporated Electric Fuse Division. Safety is Gould's #1 concern, not only for your plant, but for people like Joe. Gould Charmant's products are produced under quality control conditions second to none. And yet, all of the manufacturing care in the world can't protect your electrician and your plant from the very real and present danger of misapplication. Misapplication is deceiving because it usually seems like an innocent substitution. Misapplication is a deadly mistake in disguise. It turns you into your own worst enemy without knowing what you're doing. That's why you should take the time to protect your plant by reviewing a few basic principles of proper fuse application. You start by recognizing that all fuses have not just 1, but 2 ratings, and that both are important. 1, the lower rating, is called continuous current rating and defines the load. This could represent machines, lights, and whatever else is downstream, you might say, from the fuse. The higher rating is called interrupting rating and represents the tremendous short circuit that could be delivered to your plant from a power source located upstream from the fuse. At the test site, we're installing fuses that have a continuous current rating of 200 amperes and an interrupting rating of 50,000 amperes. How will these fuses take a power surge considerably higher than their continuous current rating, but lower than their interrupting rating? The indicator light next to the fuse box will go out when the fuses have done their job, preventing a power surge from reaching your equipment. A successful fuse test is a quiet fuse test. That's the kind of protection you can expect when you take not only the continuous current rating into consideration, but also the interrupting rating. Now suppose you were to pick a fuse only on the basis of its continuous current rating, disregarding the interrupting rating. Here's another fuse. Like the first, it has a continuous current rating of 200 amperes. The interrupting rating is not marked. To an experienced eye, this immediately means that the fuse has a 10,000 ampere interrupting rating, 1/5 the capability of the first set of fuses. Yet many people think the 2 fuses do the same job because the continuous current ratings are identical. But can these fuses with a lower interrupting rating take the same test? Will they protect a plant equally well? This is what can happen when a fuse with inadequate interrupting rating is applied. Motors burned out, possible fires, moments or hours of shutdown stretched into weeks of repair work. There's also a right way and a wrong way to use circuit breakers. In reality, circuit breakers inadequate for the job are sometimes put in a switch box. However, a properly selected fuse in front of a panel will protect even improperly selected breakers. Being a fast-acting safety device, a precision fuse interrupts the power surge before it ever has a chance to reach the circuit breakers. However, with no fuse to protect them, even circuit breakers rated much higher are in danger. Misapplication, whether of fuses or circuit breakers, is a real and present and lurking danger. Danger that really doesn't have to exist at all, because it's so easy to avoid simply by checking both continuous current rating and interrupting rating, the value that tells you how much protection you really have. There's one key question you have to answer before you can be sure you're safe. Do you know what's in your switch box right now?